Hey guys, what's up? So you probably heard it, the Ouya is officially dead. That doesn't mean that they're going to shut down the whole system and that's not going to exist, but they have loads of debts to pay off and basically their time is running out and it looks like they're going to have to sell the company to make money to refund their investors. CEO Uhrman said that our focus at the moment is trying to recover as much investor capital as possible, and if we're looking back at Ouya's history, they actually made a lot of money. On Kickstarter, they made $8.5 million. And then even after Kickstarter, they secured loads of venture capital funding. They secured 15 million in the Series A funding. They secured 10 million venture debts from a company called Triple Point Capital. So money was there, but the problem was that people didn't buy games. And it makes me wonder, why do people not buy games on the Ouya? And I think the answer is quite simple. Because there are no games on the Ouya. If you go to their website right now, you can see the list of games. On the bottom, they're advertising with more than 1,000 apps now and more than 40,000 developers. That is probably true, and they do have more than 1,000 apps. But what does it help if 99% of these apps are just little clones of Candy Crush and Angry Birds that are probably really shit and that nobody wants to play? It's more effective, if you look at AAA consoles like the PS4 or the Xbox One, that you have a catalog of maybe 30 games or 50 games that are really, really good. And I don't think these consoles have that many games yet, but it's more efficient to have these core games that people really want rather than sheer numbers and pump out thousands of apps that nobody wants to play. And this also counts for the developers. It's nice to have 40,000 devs, but who are these 40,000 devs? I don't even know where they get these numbers from, right? If there really would be 40,000 developers that develop for Ouya, there would definitely be more than 1,000 apps, right? I mean, that would only make sense. So I think the main topic in this story here is actually not that Ouya is broke and that they have to sell the company to pay their debts. I think the main topic here is that Android-based gaming on your home couch is just not a very good idea. I mean, Ouya is kind of a separate case because they had a slightly modified version of Android, so you couldn't just jump into the Google Play Store and download all apps and play them. Every app needed a little bit of modification, but there are so many other companies that bet on Android being the operating system for home-based console gaming, and that just really makes me wonder. Like, just a few examples, the Nvidia Shield, right? After their handheld console that I've never seen in my life, I've never seen anyone play with that, except at conventions and stuff. Now they're bringing out a full console that has really powerful specs, but I'm wondering, like, what games are you going to play with that? Show me games on Android that really need powerful specs, like a GTA or whatever. Android is a mobile phone platform, and you will not develop games for a mobile phone platform that require specs like there are in the Nvidia Shield. At CES 2015, Razer introduced Forge TV, another Android-based gaming console, and there are more like the Game Pop, the Mojo by Mad Cats, and there are other examples. So there are a lot of companies who just think that it's a good idea to sell home consoles that are based on Android. And I mean, maybe I'm missing something. You can leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, because I really don't understand it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, when I heard about Nvidia Shield, the actual console, I was like, okay, great. Yeah, I read about it. I was like, that's amazing. Nvidia is a great company. They have beefy specs in it. Finally, we can whatever 4K game on our home console. And then I'm reading it's Android based. And I mean, what am I missing? It doesn't really make sense. Android is great when you're in the tube, when you're in the train, when you're traveling around, you want to play your little miniature games, right? Like Temple Run or Angry Birds or Candy Crush or whatever it is. It's great for that, no question. But when you're sitting at home on your couch, you want AAA big entertainment. And I can see the argument that people are saying these Android consoles are cheaper, a lot of indie developers are going to develop for them. And that might be true, but for the Ouya it didn't work out. And I cannot really see it working out for the other consoles like the Nvidia Shield. Yes, these indie developers are developing for Android and you can buy all these games in the Google Play Store and on iOS, but that doesn't mean that people want to sit on their couch and play these games. I just think it needs a different solution, and Android at the moment at least, I mean, who knows where we are in 5 years, but at the moment it's not the solution to that problem. But guys, these are just my thoughts. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you completely understand why so many companies try to bring out Android consoles. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I would really like to hear them because I personally don't get it. I thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like if you did. You can subscribe to my channel for more. Otherwise, stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Bye.